The Lake District is such a beautiful place. From the peaceful waters to the dramatic mountains, it has it all. As much as I've been here on occasions as I grew up, it's almost a disappointment to myself that I only opened my eyes to its beauty more recently. It's almost like I was blinded by the superficial things in life and never took a moment to appreciate what I was really looking at. And I would say a large part of that is from the photography I've come to love. It forces me to stop, slow down, and open my eyes to just be totally engaged in the moment that I'm looking at. And then come away and meditate on that moment when I process my images. And then I'm reminded again and again every time I look at that photo. Woo! That is one way to warm you up in the morning, and that is to climb a mountain. And boy, does that warm you up and wake you up. I am alert and boiling, but this is beautiful. I'm almost at the top. Just got a little bit further to go. Just this little bit here to get up to, but look at this beautiful view. Got Crummock here, Loweswater in the distance, and we're in the middle between Buttermere's behind us here, leading on to Crummock. So we're in the middle of Buttermere and Crummock. Haystacks over that way, which is where I did a bit of exploring last year in a video up here. And look at the drama, look at the character, look at the drama in these clouds. This is beautiful. It's not just your typical overcast day. This has got character, and we've got a nice dusting of snow on the mountains. You know what, I mean, we've got another half an hour till sunrise, but just this alone is amazing. Here I am, the top of the world, top of the world. Well, not quite. We're about 530 meters above sea level, I believe. Where I parked the van, which is pretty elevated, is about 300. So I've only done about 250 meters elevation, but I haven't climbed a mountain in a good 6 months, so I'm feeling it today. But you've got to start somewhere. But look at this beautiful view. Crummock, Loweswater, little village of Buttermere down here. Then we've got Buttermere, Honister Pass is down that valley, Haystacks over here, Great Gable, and that's behind in the distance. This one here, this chunky monster, is Robinson, which I should go up really. I've come this far. I should go up that one. Just, this is beautiful. Just love this dramatic cloud. Sunrise is going to come up over here roughly, but with the thickness of that cloud, the elevation, the mountains are in the way, I don't think we're actually going to get much light coming through when sunrise hits. But I don't know, it's a lot less windy than I thought it was going to be. Before I started down in the little car park there, it was windy all night. It was windy, and I thought, is it going to be all right up there? Am I going to be even able to take a picture? But it's a very slight breeze, I would say. yeah, I couldn't ask for better conditions, basically. This is... I just love how the clouds just float in top of this snow-capped mountain. There's got to be some long exposures going on here this morning. And in fact, in the distance, beyond this dramatic cloud, it kind of softens out. So we might get some colours reflecting off the sunrise that end. In fact, I can see some slight hues of pink. So I just need to sort out a composition. What do I want to shoot? Or I need to think of a few. Basically, I'm going to come up with 3 different compositions, and then depending how light pans out, I can then quickly switch between them. Oh man, this is beautiful. Right, let's get going. Like a kid in the sweet shop is how the expression goes, but it was more than that. I was a kid in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It was almost overwhelming to be confronted with such a choice of scenery. I took my time searching for compositions from what was pretty much a 360-degree vista. I tried a wide shot across the peaceful Crummock water, and the mountains surrounding it like guards protecting a priceless object. I tried a tight shot into the clouds as they slowly rolled across the tops of the snow-capped mountains. But none of these attempts really excited me in any way. They lacked something, and what they lacked was a key ingredient: light. And light is such a powerful force with photography. It makes or breaks an image. But perhaps this is a moment to stop, slow down, and open my eyes. I mean, as you can see over here, it's just a lot of thick cloud. But over this way, looking down back from Buttermere towards Keswick, got this beautiful valley running through, and then we got this beautiful dramatic cloud and the mountains either side. And what I'm kind of waiting for, I mean, it's a very nice shot as I've got it, but what I'm waiting for, because the sun's coming further up in the sky now, starting to light up more, what I'd really like, that would really like make this, I really like the composition. What's really going to take it that bit step further is some shafts of light coming through from the clouds. Sun's over this way, so the shafts of light should come over here, illuminate the left side of the frame. That would be so even though it's windy and cold, I'm going to stick it out a bit longer just because I need that extra in my image. So hopefully I won't have to wait long. That would be nice. Suffering for the arts. That's what we're doing here. Suffering for the arts. Always worth waiting around, because now a lot of that, well, we've got this lovely layering of cloud, we've got some lovely dark stuff, and then it's brightening up, and now the valley itself is starting to really get some light on it, really give us some contrast, and just kept the same composition as before. ISO 50, f11, I'm down to 0.4 of a second now. Still trying to shoot in between this wind. Oh, it's looking gorgeous. The light's really hitting the left hand side of the frame now. Those mountains. That's why you need to wait around and wait for the weather to change. And the fact it's so horrible, like when I got up and came up here, it was just so overcast, you didn't think anything good would happen. But look at that! Look at that! I've just got to keep snapping away at it now. Hopefully get some sharp images in between all this wind. Right, I'm going to concentrate on this. I can't do all of this at the same time, okay? Okay. Well, I've packed up and I'm heading back to the van now, and gonna go and get some coffee and look at the pictures on the laptop. So much to say. That was a great morning. I mean, I stayed out longer than I anticipated I would. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to get this morning regards compositions or light, but I think it all came together in the end. We've got some really dramatic cloud, beautiful scenery, and ended up shooting a composition that I didn't even consider to begin with. I was thinking I would be shooting across Budimir or Crummock there, the waters. But no, back towards Keswick I was shooting, which, you know, these things happen, and the best light happened to be over there, and I managed to, I think, get a good shot with nice range of contrasts in the clouds, and the light hitting the land and the side of the snow-capped mountain over there. So pretty happy with that. Now, just briefly talk about what I'm doing, because the big picture is I'm off to Scotland, and I thought I would stop off at the Peak District, which I did last night, and then I drove after that down to the lakes here, parked up, slept here the night, and as you can see, took some pictures this morning. I'm going to hang around in the lakes for the rest of the day and go out. Hopefully there's some suitable weather this evening to shoot in, and then after that I start heading up towards Scotland. But I don't need to be in Scotland for, you know, for another day or two, so there's no rush, and that's kind of what I'm enjoying. It's I've got a place to stay, but I haven't got it till Saturday night, I think, and today is Thursday, so in between now and Saturday, world's my oyster. I can go where I want, and there's a lot of places to visit, so I've got to kind of knuckle down, see what the weather's doing, and work out a plan of action for where to go heading up north. But for now, for today I'm in the lakes, and I'm gonna make the most of it, and I feel like I have this morning. Whew, most people wouldn't have even ventured out this morning, but me, give me the opportunity, I'm going to take it, and I think I've got a pretty wicked shot. I'm happy. Anyway, see you on the next one. Ciao for now. I am loving the colours we get here. Just don't get it down where I live in the south. Just the greens are really green, and the browns are just super brown, and it's beautiful, beautiful.